Hey guys, we are CallMeGhost, back with another episode of CallMeGhost does tier lists, or whatever we're calling this. I think it's just some kind of tier list thing we're doing.
I guess.
I have fun doing these. Like I had a lot of fun with the last one. It would have been better if the first two actually got recorded. Remember that night?
Yeah. Well, we were still working it out.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But luckily we have this new setup now. We're on an actual couch. Like we can see looking at a bigger TV. Everything's perfect, for the most part, yeah. So, let's hope this goes well. Alright, so today we are tier listing, I almost said GameCube controllers. We are tier listing video game controllers.
There
Obviously, this doesn't have every controller ever made, because, like, we're missing Atari and stuff like that. But out of these, this is what we're going to be tier listing today. Like, it was just one that I saw, and I was like, oh, hey, that works, and Tyler was in agreement, so that's fine.
Yep, that's usually how it goes anyway.
We have ranked these best, decent, okay, and trash. Which, I also want to make this clear, this is just our opinions on this. For instance, I know specifically there's a lot of different controllers that I like personally that a lot of people don't, and I'm sure it's the same for Tyler. But, again, this is just a tier list of our opinions on what controllers we think. We'll kind of tell you our mindset on different things like that.
Yeah.
So let's go in with this first one. The Joy-Cons for the Switch. Personally, I'm in love with these.
They are pretty nice.
Like, I love the thought of these, like, Joy-Cons. I love how they work good, like, together, and I love how you can use one sideways. It's a little when they're sideways.
So we're going best to
Not
yeah, I mean, I see what it, but I would, if only they were just a little bit bigger.
I think
to be able to, when they're sideways, it was a little more convenient because the buttons are literally, you got some nice sized thumbs, you're gonna button mash all of them when you're playing. So
right, but I do love the idea of these, and I love that you can turn them sideways and stuff like that. I love that so much. The shoulder buttons are hard to click when they are like that, and again, they are a little small. So I would put this in decent. What do you think?
I'm cool with decent.
Decent? Yeah. All right, let's put it in decent.
Because there's just that small window of like, yeah.
Okay, next up, I believe this is the Xbox 360 controller.
The 360, yes.
Personally, I've always been a PlayStation guy. Like, I do like Xbox. I love all game consoles. And I think out of all the Xbox, I played X360 the most. But I don't have any necessary complaints about this.
So
it's not really
okay, because I mean,
what's your idea on it?
Well, I mean, I've literally every console right here that it's showing the controllers, except for this one. I'm not sure about
that one right there. Oh, I know that one. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank, but every single one of them there, I've played. So I mean, I enjoy all of them, but also that's me as a gamer.
Yeah.
So like, I don't really have a lot of like, I just deal with it. And
I feel that way too. There's a lot of them that I don't hate. You know?
Yeah.
Because a controller's a controller. Get you from point A to point B.
Yeah.
I think this might be I think these might both be the same, but this is wired and this one's wireless. So, for Xbox, I would like putting these two in mind. Like,
I think that's actually an Xbox, like the first one. Like,
well, this is an Xbox.
Yeah, I know, but I think there's like two different versions. Like, I think there was a smaller one.
There might have been. Okay.
Because I don't remember, like, if it's that big bulky plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like Xbox, because I hated those things.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because it does have the big old dot right there.
Because also, see how we got that one that we're working on, but then that bottom right is also an Xbox.
That's Xbox One.
It literally looks the same.
It does, yeah. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Well, yeah, you're right.
But Xbox 360, I would put in decent. Like, I feel like it's a good controller. Yeah. However, I would personally, because of the big button on this and because of how just kind of bulky it looked like it is.
It was just really bulky.
Right now, sorry, Michael. Right now, we're on the original Xbox controller.
What big button?
Oh, it's not even a button. It's just
the logo.
The logo in the middle.
The original Xbox.
Yeah, it wasn't even a button, so it had no purpose. It was just there.
It was branding. That's all it is.
The original Xbox controller. It was. I remember playing it. I forget with what, but I think my one of my sister's boyfriends had one they let me play. But I never really cared for this because of it being just kind of a little thick. Not really thick, but kind of, I don't know.
Thick?
I would put this in What are you thinking?
That's fine. That works for me because I mean that was the only downfall I had with it because it was such a massive controller.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So the
That better be best.
SNES. You like that one?
Yes.
The SNES was
It's because of childhood, man. I
Well, that
love
one-
that shit, bro.
that too, but it was also for the games that it had and like the system it was on. It was really the best of what it had to be.
Yeah.
Because when you're playing
simple shit, bro. Like
when you're playing Super Mario World, they're in the perfect positions to be able to run and then jump, and like it's perfect. And
it was really convenient.
it was very convenient. So I would put that in best.
Yes.
Like for what it was. I would also put PS4 in best because I really love the PS4.
Once
controls.
again, this is our opinion. Just don't get mad at us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, but yeah, I put it in best.
I would put it in best because like, yeah, there were some arbitrary things with it. Like I know it had like the kind of touchpad and like the motion controls,
bro.
that I've never really used. I've never run into having to use those ever.
No.
So like, but what I like, it feels good in my hands. Like it really does, and I really like it. So I'm gonna put it best. What do you think? Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have the Sega Saturn. I never played a Sega Saturn.
Bro, that was the weirdest controller. Like,
What were your thoughts on it?
it was just like, so, it literally took the Sega, like, original Sega Genesis controller and just added it to where it was more filling in with the rest of the group.
Right.
Where it started going with 4 buttons, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So, that, I guess they were just trying to race with the rest of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have a problem with it.
I didn't have much of a problem with it, but I would kind of put it in okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the Genesis is up next. Now, this one looks like it's the one without the 3 extra buttons. The one with the
No, I think it was like ABC and then...
it had it had XYZ at the top. Like right above those.
Was it XYZ?
Yes, because it was like 1, 2, 3, and then it had XYZ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know because we have that emulator and it has the controllers to it. The extra 3 I don't care for, but because this is only the 3, I would still put it in okay.
I'm cool with that.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right. I also have a lot of fond memories with the Genesis, playing Rice Star and just a bunch of stuff, which I actually got to play last night.
Just Sonic and Knuckles. That's all I played.
Yeah, it's good games, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to replay them. The Wii U game thing. Personally, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Personally, I would put the Wii U controller at best because I love that there was a second screen on it. I love it so much. It feels nice in my hands, like it really does. And I've played with it a lot. I like. Stop looking at me like I'm talking about dicks.
That's not what I was talking. Jeez, man. Way to sell yourself out.
Why just sell yourself out? You're thinking about dicks.
Think about yours.
But the Wii U, I like the second screen. I like how they had different stuff on the screens. Like, say, if it was a 3DS, the bottom screen was the Wii U. And that was really cool for me, because it was like playing a DS or something on the TV.
You know, I didn't think about that. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that.
Like, personally, I would put it at best because I had a lot of fun with it. I love the motion on it. I had a lot of fun with the Wii U controller.
I mean,
do you have any...
Well, I mean, you're the only one that has one that, I know of.
Or in this area, period,
yeah.
from what I can tell.
But, yeah, I agree. I would put it decent or best. Like, I put it up there just from, what I actually do play with you guys. Yeah.
Alright, so, let's put it best. Fuck it. Alright, before we do this one, let's do its predecessor, the original PS1 controller. The original PS1 controller had a lot of problems for me. I started with the analog one, the DualShock 2, the DualShock 1. This one had a lot of issues for me because...
Didn't you just say the DualShock?
Yeah, the DualShock.
Okay,
but it also, the DualShock also brought in, the rumble and stuff like that. And this was just kind of there. I don't like the look of it. It feels like it's missing something after going with analogs after this.
Well, yeah, if you're going with the first one, the analog one, then it's going to look weird. It's like looking at the PlayStation 2 controller. It's like, imagine it just without joysticks.
Right.
Like analog sticks. So, yeah, it would look really fucking weird.
Personally, oh man, the original PS1 controller I would put under trash. Do you have an argument?
I put, bro. I would, because it has, God, it has to start somewhere, dude.
I know, but... Alright,
okay,
trash it is.
At least we didn't go 8 times like last time.
That'd
on
been funny.
Podcast.
That'd been really funny.
Wait,
All right.
was it the podcast?
It was the podcast.
Yeah.
We tied 8 times in a row on the podcast.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Let's go ahead with the DualShock, the original. I would put this under okay.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'd definitely go with okay.
Alright. Next up, we have the Pro Controller for the Switch. I would put it under...
I would also put that one at okay, man. Like
The Pro Controller?
Yeah, because I mean, I see what they're going with it.
It's
but
okay, like, it does the job.
You
and it is a
literally just said
controller.
okay. That's where it's going.
Yeah. Let's put it under okay. Like, it can definitely be a little better than, like, having two of the Joy-Cons hooked to that little dock they have for the controller.
Yeah, it just gives it more of a controller feel.
It does, but at the same time...
They're in really weird
At the same time, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy one, you know?
You have one.
I do have one, but I bought, like, a knockoff that doesn't have the NFC thing in it, so... It still has most of the capability, only cheaper. Alright, so we have two versions of the PS2 controller here. We have the wired and the wireless.
Jeez, let's fucking relax now.
Right, yeah.
Game time.
Game time. Gamer time. Drink that game.
Cords trip people, wireless doesn't, they just die.
Right.
It's
The PS2 controller was actually pretty decent. Like, I enjoyed them. I would put the wired under okay. I would put wired under okay and wireless under decent.
Yes.
Because
I agree with you.
Yeah. I hope that's the only difference between the two, or else, and there's not just something I'm missing. Okay, GameCube, the GameCube controller. What are your personal thoughts on this?
I loved it. Like, I mean, it was weird because when we played Resident Evil 4,
Right.
it was kind of strange because it's like I haven't played a game on a GameCube controller in forever.
It's a very strange controller. It seems like Nintendo took their controllers and was just like, meth! And like did a bunch of crystal meth and then came up with the design, yeah. But like, you know, that's not always bad. Like, they innovated, and I really appreciate I appreciate that about Nintendo. But the GameCube controller, I would put under because these buttons right here, they're a little weirdly placed. Like, I feel like they work, but I remember playing with them and being okay with them, but at the same time being like, these don't match up properly.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna put that under unless you want to...
I'd go with okay.
Okay? We can do okay.
Okay.
We can do
Thank you.
okay. I can, yeah.
Let's look at this brick.
The original NES controller,
It's simple.
it's simple. It's for me. Because, like, while it did do good with the games it had at the time, I believe that the buttons being right next to each other, like if you're playing a Mario game, running and jumping, like they improved with the SNES controller, running and jumping was a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
And so I would put that under just because at this point it's a little outdated. Like,
You're outdated.
Yeah. I mean, if I was playing an NES game, which at this, I don't know. There's NES games on the Switch. If I had to choose, like, either to use just the Joy-Con or to buy, like, you know, a classic controller that looked like this, I would just use the Joy-Con because the buttons are at a nice angle.
Okay.
I think that's where I am on it. What are you thinking? Because I'm thinking, what are you thinking on the NES, the original NES controller?
Well, I mean, when I was a kid, I literally played a lot of games on the...
Right.
original.
We're not talking about the games. We're not talking about the consoles.
No, I'm
just the controller.
No, I know, but also, like, you have to use the fucking controllers, dude. Like,
Well, I guess, but
you guess.
you can
Anyway.
you can use a light gun.
I'll go with then. Yeah.
Okay, next.
Best.
The N64 controller.
Best.
The N64 controller. You say best.
Yes.
I would also say best.
Thank you.
My argument for it is, like, I know a lot of people don't like it because it's like, oh, you can't play them all at the same time. It's not built for that. Like, it's not built to play everything at the same time. It's built to play one of three ways. You can either play it with the two side things, like a regular controller. You can play it in the middle and on the left, like, I believe that's for shooters mostly, moving and then looking around, stuff like that. And then you can swap that, and the yellow buttons become your camera buttons.
Yeah.
And moving around, so stuff like Mario 64.
Yeah. I've seen people just using their finger moving the joystick.
It's infuriating. And, like, a lot of people don't seem to understand that it's not supposed to be used...
It's like shaking a cat's paw, bro.
all at the same time, you know? And, like, but yeah, so I really like that they made it specifically like that to be used a couple different ways, especially so early in the game like that, you know? Like, so early in the race. Nice.
Selfie time.
Nice. Next up, You said you didn't know this one. This is the Dreamcast controller, the Sega
Oh
Dreamcast
shit!
controller.
Okay, all right.
I
I
don't.
only played that once. Then.
I don't mind it.
That's probably why I don't remember it.
I don't necessarily mind it. I think the
Is the cord coming out the bottom?
Yes, the cord comes out the bottom. Not really. It comes out the top, and then you put it through the bottom. No, wait. It comes out the bottom, and there's a thing where you could put it through the top. At that point, it just wastes cord.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it comes out the bottom. So that's I think that's a bad choice. I think they kind of waste a little bit of space on it. But whatever.
It's either or trash.
I would go with before trash, because I did like how you could put the thing in like the little. You could have that little screen in there, and it would do certain things for certain games. So I would go with
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
You better
All right.
put trash, bro.
Wii? Really? The Wiimote and
I thought
nunchuck?
you were about to be like weed. Yes, trash.
Why would you say trash?
No. What?
You say trash on the Wii and nunchuck. Wiimote and nunchuck.
Bro, just because like the motion sensor was really janky, bro. Like where it was.
I never had that problem. Like I never had a problem really with.
Well, when you grow up poor. Sorry.
because
You have a brick that you're waving around in front of this camera.
I'll be honest, I really liked how with the nunchuck I could set, if I wanted to, I could set my hands to my sides and still play the game. Like I could relax, I could do this, and I could just play the game if I wanted. I could have them wherever I wanted and play the game. I liked that. So I would hate to put it at trash. So try again.
Oh.
Can we raise it to Or do we have to rock, paper, scissors?
No,
for it?
we'll do I'll be okay.
You can do
Because
Alright,
mine
we can do
was a brick with a wire.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We all get one. All right. Now this one looks like this either second version of the original Xbox controller or no, it has to be a second version of the original Xbox controller. Okay. So this one improved a lot.
It really
so I would it put the size down a little bit. So I would put that under okay.
Yeah.
Since it has to be better than the last one.
Yes.
And then the Xbox One controller, last but not least, it didn't do much. It didn't look much different than the Xbox 360 controller.
Okay, well then put it at decent where it's at. So you can't...
Michael, is there anything different about the Xbox One controller than the Xbox 360 controller?
Not really. The
No?
home button's flush, but
Well, then it's going in decent with the other one. Oh crap! No, not that. Okay, it's going in decent with the other one,
it feels ever so slightly better.
but nothing really else.
Nah,
All right, then yeah, I can live with that decent then.
comfort is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
comfort is a very big thing. There's our list. Thank you guys. There's
As
our
you can
list.
see, where's our camera going to be at? Is it in the top left? Or top right?
It'll probably be in the top right, so it stays out of the way. But as you can see,
This.
watch that,
there.
Watch that be the completely opposite direction. We're just pointing towards the wall, just in case, right here, unless this is the wall. Somewhere in that general area below us, there will be our completed tier list of our game controllers. Now, like I said, I know this is just our opinion.
We only have one in trash, bro.
It's the only one without analog. Well, it's not the only one without analog, but
Oh my gosh. Anyway, keep going with what you were saying. About
man,
it
this
being
doesn't
our
look
opinion.
right. With that in trash, it doesn't look right that the NES controller is above it.
This is our
Excuse
tier
me?
list.
Huh?
What?
Excuse me?
What do you mean?
The NES controller is above all.
The original NES controller.
Yes. So incredibly simple.
If you can hear Michael, that's his opinion. And only his opinion. Unless you have a different opinion. If you have a different opinion... I keep pointing at the TV. If you have a different opinion on what these should be at, let us know in the comments below. We will post the...
Link.
Yeah, we'll post the link to this specific tier thing in the... Not the comments, what's it called?
Description.
Description, yeah. We'll post this in the description, so if you want to take it and you want to be like, hey, this is mine, you can go ahead and do that.
And if you do, screenshot it and add it as a comment to this video so we can see what you guys...
Can you do that anymore?
Yeah,
Can you
you
do
can
pictures
screen-
and comments for YouTube?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
If you can't do it, it'd be awesome so we can see what you guys
If you
think.
can't write a letter and send it to NASA so they get a lot of letters saying, like, why is this here? Like, what are you talking about? That'd be great. Thank you for joining in with us. I have been Brandon Zom-B Lee.
And I have been Tyler Bonerific Grant.
Bones. He's Bones with a boner.
Yes.
But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Woo! Gotta go shit, guys.